You kidding me? This is only $1? $1? Water for $1?
Do you ever wonder why it's only $1? Do you even know where it comes from? Hi, my name's Eliora, and these are my two friends, Olivia and Cadence. We're just a couple of high schoolers taking on one of the biggest industries in the world, food. It's something that we all share and need, but why is it so complicated?
It's a noble effort, but an ABC News investigation shows the USDA's new school lunch guidelines are not going down so well with many kids across the country.
I know I'm trying to forget, but between the milk and feta cheese, the pains in my tummy sing, you know. I'm trying hard to find nourishment, so if by the time you go to practice and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home. Tonight, we are hungry. Set the bones to your body.
His Facebook post elicited quite the reaction. Pathetic excuse for lunch, goes one comment. The school should be ashamed.
Do you know where your food comes from? I don't.
Probably the sewer.
Our question is, why do you pack a school lunch, like a sack lunch, instead of eating the school? The school lunch has never really looked appealing to me. It's just, I like knowing what I'm eating.
I bring it because half the time I don't like the school's lunch.
Does your food taste good? Sometimes.
What about today specifically?
No. Think you have enough time to eat your lunch. Oh yeah, easily. Easily?
It's like we get 2 minutes. No.
In high school, no, you get like 10 minutes to eat. So that's why if you bring a sack lunch, you sit down right away and you get done like 5 minutes.
Do you think your lunch is more nutritious than what the school has to offer? Probably.
Sometimes, but yeah.
Do you believe this food is like cheap? Is that why? Yeah, it's not very high quality.
No.
Do you think it'd be better to spend more money on healthy food than just cheap, low quality food?
Well, for me, yeah, but for some families, they don't have the money to do that, so they do cheap, and they bring their own lunches every day.
Why do they need to pack this in plastic? It's already an apple, just leave it whole. Like, what's the point?
I feel like the school's lunch, you know how they do the A, B, C, D thing, whatever? By the time it's B lunch or C lunch, their food's either cold or all out.
Thank you for your business.
Yep, you're welcome.
Most of the students don't like the lunch, and they end up throwing it away, which creates a lot of waste. Sometimes it can be hard to tell the difference from this and this, or even this and this. They both produce the same outcome though, right?
Introducing the Impossible Whopper, available nationwide, only at Burger King.
Beyond Meat's rival Impossible Foods and Burger King announced that the Impossible Whopper is going to be rolled out nationally beginning next week.
Where's the beef? That advertising pitch from the 1980s is suddenly exactly the right question.
The Impossible Whopper versus the Whopper. We have the Impossible Whopper, and here we have the actual Whopper, and they look pretty much the same. Let's start with the Impossible Whopper. It smells like dog food. This one isn't as spongy, I guess, as a regular burger. It has less taste. Yeah, a Whopper. This one definitely has a lot more flavor. But like, if you didn't know that one wasn't made out of meat, you probably wouldn't know the difference between the two. We decided to talk to Stenson Farm to hear about their opinion. Hi. My name's Eliora.
I'm Cadence.
I'm Olivia.
And
hello, guys.
we'd like to ask you a few questions. So our first question is, do you believe that all organic food is safer and more nutritious?
I definitely believe it's safer. I wouldn't necessarily say it's more nutritious.
Do you believe that nearly all food in America is produced on giant factory farms?
No. I don't believe all of it is.
Would you consider your farm a small farm?
Yes, for sure.
Could you give us like a rundown of what you have to go through to, I guess, produce your food?
Yeah, so we have our own cows, so we have our own dairy herd. We milk about 180 cows a day, and they milk 24/7 with using robots. And then we also grow their food too. So we have about 1,500 acres of croplands that we use, and 80% of that is actually organic that we use for the cows. So the cows do get a good portion of their rations are organic. And then once we milk them, we take that milk and we put it into bottles, and we produce it into cream, cheese, ice cream, and bottled milk.
It's better to do it that way and then just have it mainstream in huge factories?
Yes. When we're smaller, and I'm not saying all bigger farms are not great at it, but as a smaller farm, I can tell you that we have a better handle of what's going on all the time. We're more in touch with our crops and our cows and the processing, and we're more one-on-one with everything. We're very transparent. We do lots of like tours just to show people too how our cows are treated, how we milk them, how just everything about them, what they eat. So I do think on the smaller scale, you're able to control a lot of that better, and you can make sure the quality is higher.
Yeah, really
Thank you so much. It means a lot to us.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I often wonder how small my role is in the huge consumer food chain. I also wonder what can make a company so powerful. Is it the consumers, or is it the company's ability to control what their consumers buy? We have organic, cage-free eggs.
Cage-free eggs are all the rage now. Many of us are willing to shell out more to feel a little better about our morning meal.
And we want to move very slowly. Okay.
But our investigation has discovered your extra money likely isn't buying the better life that you think. This is what you're paying extra for.
The difference between a cage-free and a cage facility is that they've essentially just taken the walls out.
All of these labels claim to be organic, but are these companies deceiving you?
of organic fruits and vegetables tested in Ontario have traces of pesticides.
The organic foods business is lucrative, and fraudulent labelling is not uncommon.
Hello, my name is Burke Bear, and I'm 11 years old. I came here today to talk about what's wrong with our food system. It seems to me like corporations are always trying to get kids, like me, to get their parents to buy stuff that really isn't good for us or the planet. I also used to think that all of our food came from these happy little farms where pigs rolled in mud and cows grazed on grass all day. What I discovered was this is not true. I want you to know that we can all make a difference by making different choices, by buying our food directly from local farmers or neighbors who we know in real life. I want you to know that I believe kids will eat fresh vegetables and good food if they know more about it and where it really comes from.